Hello guys and welcome. We are back with another review, and this time we are doing the Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa double pack. Got this from Kapow Toys. It was on offer. Can't remember what, I didn't pay full price, that's all I know, but I think it was about 40 down from 50 something, so definitely worth going in for. Wasn't too bothered about Rita. I wanted Lord Zedd because he looks awesome. So we're starting off a bit different. I'm going to go through the blister pack and then we'll get them out and review them together. So we'll start off on Lord Zedd's side. Obviously you get Lord Zedd. Comes with 2 hands, grenade, some like effects for his staff, and then obviously he comes with his staff as well and the crystals. But we'll go into this stuff a bit more later on, but I'm a bit like meh about the stuff. So we're moving on to Rita. She comes with a little bottle, potion bottle, flowers, a little shrine, a fist hand by the looks of it, and an open hand as well. I think that's fist hand, yeah, and an open hand as well. So what we'll do is we'll get Zedd out, we'll review him, and then we'll get Rita out as well. So be back in a second. So here he is out of the box. Got Lord Zedd, and he's looking really cool. We'll go through what he came with first. I mean, crystals are literally see-through green plastic, so there's not much going on there. The effect is the same that comes with most of the Power Rangers. It's just purple. This is the colour that should have come with Goldar as well, so that's something to say. Grenade, literally just like, it looks like a thermal detonator, but it's just like a ball of plastic painted silver and red. There's no real detailing on it. He probably will be able to hold it. We'll have a play around with that later. I was wrong about the fists. One of them's like a kind of gripping hand, and the other one is a fist punching hand as well. So they're both up and down hinge. Yep. And this is the right punching hand, and this is a, no wait, that was a left punching hand. This is a right gripping hand. And then we've got his staff. Now, this could have been a bit more detailed, I guess. Instead of just being literally grey plastic, could have had a bit more detailing on it, I guess. I mean, you customizers out there will probably be able to do a better one. Add a bit of detailing and weathering onto it, make it look better. But I mean, it'll do, I guess, but it could have been better. Looking at Rita's one, that's really well detailed as well, so we'll have a look at that one as well later as well. So looking at the figure, he looks really cool. He's got, Lord Zedd's like a fleshy kind of character, isn't he? So to the way they've pulled this off, he looks, I mean, could have had a bit more of a, like a wash on him, but overall I think they've done really well with this. Flesh isn't an easy thing to pull off on a figure, I guess. Like, I mean, skin is, but I wouldn't say flesh is. Sorry, I just got a bit of a cold. Right, so I mean, he's got all this wiring on him, and it doesn't really hinder the articulation, what I've seen so far. I mean, I've got him in a kind of basic pose at the moment, but his like tubes and stuff don't really hinder. They kind of move with the plastic. They're quite stretchy. I wouldn't push them too far, I guess, but you can twist them quite far. That's as far as I can twist his arm around. So you're not really going to have much of a problem with the articulation side of things. Apart from it is double jointed, but it doesn't do any double jointed stuff. But we'll get into that. But I mean, articulation wise, we'll go over the rest of the aesthetics in a minute, but articulation wise, it doesn't hinder the arms at all. But we'll go around. He has butterfly joints, so they can actually stretch. Like, look how far that's stretched, so it's not too bad really. I know a lot of figures that have wiring and stuff, especially Black Series Mandalorians have like wires and stuff on them, and it hinders their articulation to the point where it's going to break a wire if you carry on doing it. So it goes back that far, and goes forward this far, up that far, and then he has a shoulder rotation, which obviously I've shown you, it doesn't go all the way around, obviously, because of the wires. Bicep swivel, he's got double joints, but they don't double, they're not really working ones because the bicep's too big, so you won't get it any further really than a 90-degree angle. So I mean, not bad. He's not really a I'd say a very flexible character anyway, is he? So that's no problem there. Up and down hinge on the wrist and full rotation as well. You have up and down hinge on all of the hands as well, so there's no sideways hinge. And then we'll go on to the head. He's got full rotation. He looks up that far, down that far. He has torso swivel. Now you're not going to get him very far because of this, so you can literally go to about there, and then that's where you'll stop. He's not really going to twist any further than that, and it's the same the other way as well, because the wires will get in the way. So if you work it too hard, I would say you'll probably break, so don't try and force it, I guess. He can crunch really far, like almost a 90-degree, and he can crunch backwards as well, pretty far as well. So you can get some good like action poses. He can crunch further back, but again, the tubes and wires and stuff, they will stop the any further movement. Legs, they're kind of weird. His legs do not go back any further than straight, mainly because of the wire again. I mean, the wire's stopping a lot of it really, but they go forward about that far. They go out pretty far. I mean, not quite splits, but they do go out. And he will balance as well. I did balance him earlier. There you go, brief. He's got full rotation. He hasn't got, well, he has got bicep swivel, but again, it doesn't move too far because this is actually like, I don't know if you can see, but so this metal plate here on him is actually loose, so it's joint onto this part of the leg, but then it's not joint onto here, so it actually will swivel round with the leg, and as you go further around it gets too tight, so it won't move any further than that really. He's got double jointed knees, but again, be very careful because this is very tight here. That is as far as you're going to get him, 90 degrees again. Be very careful because this actually only looks like it's glued in, so that could easily come out. He's got ball rotation, well, not ball rotation, but he's got rocker joints on his ankles, and his feet do go, but not far, so his feet do go down, but it is hindered by the back here as well, so and it's the same for going upwards as well, so you don't get too much articulation on those joints. Now, looking into the actual detailing of this figure, I'm really liking it. I mean, the headpiece has got a nice texture on it, and this could have been a bit more reflective. I think that would have been cool, but the sculpt on the like brain at the top is really cool. Like, look at that. So they've done really well with this figure, like especially for being a kind of fleshy kind of figure. It's not as easy to pull off, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap his hand over. Be careful of these though, because they are quite long pins. So if you force it too much, it could bend the pin. So you don't want to do that. Let's get him holding his staff. It's quite a tight hand as well. So let's try and get him in there. That's it. Work it in. Yep, there you go. So here he is holding his staff. And he looks pretty menacing as well. He's quite loose on the top as well, really. But yeah, there he is, Lord Zedd, and he looks really cool. Can't wait to do some photos with him. So what we'll do, I'll move him off, and he can stand there and watch the rest of the review, because we're going to do Rita now. So let me just grab her and get her in the center. So here she is, looking really cool. A few things about this one. I prefer the Lord Zedd's figure, but we will get into it. I think you can probably see my main problem with it, but we'll get into what she come with first, as we always do. Got the flowers, nice little bouquet. You could use that for anything. Other figure lines as well. There's a pretty universal accessory, that, so it's pretty cool to come with. We'll move that off to there. Come with a little potion bottle. It's similar to the grenades. It's just literally a potion, and it's solid blue, solid gold as well, so there's not much going on there. Hand wise, she comes with 2 sets of hands. Comes with a fist, which is an up and down hinge, and then an open kind of hand, similar to Lord Zedd's one, which also has an up and down hinge as well. Comes with the little shrine where they both pop out from, and they've got their little figures of them at the top there. Look really cool. Nice spider sculpt, and it's quite nicely textured as well. So you could use this in dioramas and all sorts, really. And it's got hollow at the bottom, so you could set it on something. Getting into the staff, it's a lot better than Zedd's staff. It's solid black plastic, a bit gold and red painted on, but I mean, at least it's got different colours and different kind of a look to it. I wouldn't say it's weathered, because it's solid black, you can't really weather that, but it does look really cool, and we will do a pose with her with the staff in a minute. So getting into the figure, it's soft goods. The whole dress is soft goods, apart from the knees. Look at them, they'll take your eyes out. Look at that. But it is soft goods, so you've got the cloak and all that. I'm not sure, I think it's like a, if I look underneath, excuse me, it looks like a Power Ranger, like female Power Ranger figure body underneath, because you have got all that. So it is like a female Power Ranger body as well. So we should have the articulation of Power Ranger, but we won't. So aesthetics wise, I think she looks really good. You know, you've got a nice little detailing on the cloak. You've got a collar, I've forgotten what they're called, and then you've got the horns here as well, and they are really well textured. Nice paint applications on them as well. Nothing really to fault about the aesthetic of it in that sort of way. Oh, sorry, lost my voice. Things I do, try and push through having a cold as well, but I need to get these reviews out because I love doing them. My main gripe with this is the face. I mean, it's really shiny. It's like they've used glossy kind of skin colour paint on her. It's really shiny, which is a bit of a shame really, because I know a lot of the older figures kind of had like glossy kind of looks to them, but I mean, I thought they would have redone that for the double pack, I guess, but they didn't. So it's really glossy. I mean, the actual face paint is really nice. It's just the glossy kind of skin tone I don't like. It especially for photography, it reflects all the light and it looks really weird. So, bit of a shame really for that, but I mean, we can get over it. I'm already over it. So, sorry. Articulation wise, you will be hindered, similar to Zedd. The cape is actually, it's kind of underneath all this, so it does get hindered a little bit. Up, you can go that far, and then you can go back that far. I think it's a butterfly joint and butterfly joint under here as well. I'm pretty sure it is. Looks like it. Goes back that far. What have we got here? Because it's really hard doing it under cloth. Twists that far. It's got a bicep. Where's the elbow? Where's that? It's the only thing with cloth figures. You never know where their joints are. Oh, there you go. There it is. You've got a single jointed elbow there, and then obviously you've got your wrist rotation and up and down hinge on the hand. Going down, so you can crunch that far and back that far. Legs go out that far, stopped by the cape, but if you lifted her cape up a little bit, you'd be able to lift her further. Same with outwards, and then double jointed knees as well, and you do have upper thigh rotation as well up here. Sorry. And then you have you don't have boot, oh, you do have boot swivel, and then you have down that far, up that far, and then you have a little rocker joint as well. So overall, I think they're really cool looking figures, and I'm glad I've got them, because I've got Power Rangers. I haven't got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, apart from the red, but these guys can go with any Power Rangers really. That's what I'm doing with most of my monsters and villains. I'm trying to kind of merge them all together so they can all fight each other, because I mean, Power Rangers, anything can happen, can't it? So yeah, so they look really nice next to each other. Definitely worth picking them up if you can get them at a decent price like I did. Yeah, I mean, definitely you get a bang for your buck. You get a lot of accessories with them as well, so definitely worth picking it up. And hope you've all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for photos at the end of the video. Hopefully next video I'll be feeling a bit better and I won't sound like I smoke 100 packs a day, but hopefully I'll be back better next time. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out Instagram as well for photos. So we'll see you later.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit